What's going on YouTube? It's been a long time. But um I'm here and I just wanted to do a quick lock update. I promised you guys a video because I got a retightening what was that, Friday? Yeah, Friday of last week. And I was like, man, I gotta do an update you know for the tube. And I just kept putting it off. This weekend's been a little busy, corny Super Bowl had me a little messed up. Eagles all day. We get another year because though this one was just so whack. The officials said that they'll let us, be the champions for a whole nother year to make up for the whackness of the Rams and the Patriots game. But you didn't hear that from me. I'm only joking. So anyway, Friday, like I said, I had a retightening, and that'll make, I think, 12, 13, 14, my 15th month being locked. I should have locks that it's like all the way down, but I don't. I have really thin hair. For those of you, it's the first time joining my channel, I have really thin hair, so if you have really thin hair and you have interlock locks, not crochet lock, but interlock locks, and you've switched locticians a couple times, and you sweat a lot, and you like to keep it simple, this is the place for you. This is the place for you. Stick around. You might learn a couple things, because I don't like to make it complicated. At the end of the day, locks are something that happens naturally. We want them to look a little bit more uniformed and manicured and all that good stuff. But locks gonna happen if you just do nothing. They found a way to make you pay between $80 and $100 every 4 weeks. Typically, it happens all for free. just for free it happens. But because we want them to look nice, we pay, and that's all right. But yeah. So anyway, I went Friday, and she said everything looks good. I haven't had any itching. I think you deal with itching in your first maybe 6 months. And then you get a nice little routine going and you realize what you're doing wrong. So you get over that hump. So I've been over that hump for a while. I don't really have itching anymore. And that is a good thing, because itching is at that point where you're just like, I want to cut these off. I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to do that. So I'm glad that phase is over. But now I'm in the phase where, just waiting and watching, because a lock is a lock. It's going to just do its thing. You can't really speed the process along. You can take biotin and collagen and drink water and eat fruits and vegetables and play with them and twist them and talk to them and massage them and twiddle their little balls at the end. You can do all of that, but it's not going to make it grow any faster. It's a process, and you have to be on the journey for the long haul, And that's where YouTube comes in at. We could sit, we could discuss things, and we can style them and color them and enjoy the process. And that's why I like YouTube. I might have my gripes with YouTube and all that stuff, but I had to have a conversation with myself. I like to view content, so I should be creating content, regardless if I'm getting paid for it or not. Maybe that'll come eventually. I don't know. But right now, I'm just enjoying my process. All that other stuff really doesn't matter. And and just a little spirituality in there. Once you find the true meaning of things, you can reap the benefits and the reward. If you're worrying about the reward, you can't focus on what's the true meaning. So focus on the true meaning, and the reward will follow. I ain't read that in no scripture. It comes from here. But anyway, so yeah, this is typically how I rock it around the house. When they see me come downstairs with the robe on, the taco meat, and the bonnet popped to the side, don't even ask me no questions, because I'm not answering them. This is chill mode 101. I come home, bonnet is being popped, robe is being crossed, and I'm good, But yeah, so Trump will nominate acting Interior Secretary David, whatever. Who cares? Our country's going to shit. Um, but yeah, so I'm going to do a little quick rotation so you guys can see my style. Because this time I didn't get a style when I got them retightened. Because typically retightening and then with the style means headache for me. And I was not about to have a fucked up weekend this weekend. So I left out of there without getting a style. But I pulled them up so that I could get my nice crispy, lineup. And I kind of like did some little thing, you'll see. But so it's nothing fancy because my locks again are short, so I can't really do too much. But I try to get a little creative. But as you can see, with interlocking, you don't really get that really super crisp lock look because you're not palm rolling. I mean, yeah, well, you're not palm rolling. Palm rolling, everything's silky and smooth and it looks great. But as soon as you get wet, right after that process, they'll come all out. Interlocking, where you're taking that strand, that mat of hair, and you're interweaving it on itself at the base, allows you to get your hair wet without it unraveling. But you also will always kind of have like a fuzziness to your locks, at least for the first couple of years when your locks become mature. Once they become mature, they kind of like smooth out a little bit and become this solidified mass called a lock, grandfather lock. But right now, they're just teenagers and they're just doing their thing, so they're a little fuzzy. But it's okay. The fuzz for me is a benefit because I have really thin hair, so the fuzz kind of adds bulk where my hair would typically look really thin and puny. So I'm not against it that much. So yeah, like I said, I just gathered them up and had this little quick little style so that I can get my nice little, my nice little lineup. Because I was looking rough. And I enjoy that. I've said in previous videos, I enjoy letting it get really, really rough before you get shaped up. It's like a present. All that fineness is up under there. But it's all right to get it covered up by a little extra overgrowth. It's all right. People gonna look at you strange. They're gonna put extra coins and pennies in your coffee as you're walking down the street. But that's all right. There's a fine something up under all of that overgrowth. It's like a yard. I used to do a little bit of landscaping. You look at a yard and the stuff is overgrown, the bush is overgrown, the grass is overgrown. And people are like, oh my God, but you can see the vision. Just a little weed whacking and a little trimming. Boom, she's back to looking great again. So same thing with yourself. Don't let an in-between time dictate to how you feel. I fall susceptible to that sometimes. Sometimes without a haircut, I'm like, it's a bad day. But I get a haircut, I'm like, man, it's going to be on, And when in reality, you should feel like that all the time. But whatever, we all can't be perfect. But yeah, so I'm enjoying my crispy. I'm enjoying my holistic lifestyle, which is drinking water and no sugar, and it's all great, and so I'm gonna do my little rotation so we can check that out. So this is the front. I don't bother using that mic anymore either. I'm keeping YouTube simple until I get paid on YouTube. I keep it simple. I throw my setup up. I'm not hooking no mic up. My voice is sexy all by itself. And that's it. So this is the front. Hope you can hear me though. I really do. I don't want, you not to be able to hear me. So this is the front. This is the side. This is the back. I said that's the back. It's the other side. That's the front. Yeah, cool. So yeah, like I said, I got that Friday. And I hadn't had a retwist prior to that. It was the end of November, I believe. And so that was about 2 months. Yeah, about 2 months. So I told her I wanted to wait another 2 months because it wasn't really too bad. The front was a little scary, but it was all right. I just pull the locks down and keep it moving. All right, that's when you see start seeing people wear headbands because the front is all jacked up, you know. And I gotta find some nice headbands. So if you guys can put some links in the description box below for some good wide headbands, you know, maybe that like stretch material, please help a brother out because every 4 weeks it's gonna be headband season when you gotta cover up some stuff. You know, right now I'm letting it all hang out because I feeling myself, but I need to find those. But yeah, so I told her I'm gonna wait another 2 months before I get another retightening, just to let my hair relax and I don't like a lot of tension. The less you do to your hair, the more tender-headed you'll become. You know, right now I can't even. These things are gonna come out in another couple minutes. You know, I kept them in there for the sake of the video, but I gotta go. You know, excuse me. The devil tried to take me up out of here. But anyway, but yeah, like you become really tender-headed. Like I can't have my hair like this for too long. I get a headache and it'll just ruin my day. So yeah, these are gonna be coming out, and I'm gonna pop that back on. You gotta pop to the side though, and then that'll be all she wrote for the rest of the night. And I'm gonna chill out and I'm gonna relax and I'm gonna keep on happy growing. So you do the same. Peace and blessings, happy growing, and I love you all.